Cheers, beautiful souls. How are you? It worked. I think I'm on here, and I hope you guys can see me. If you can, let me know. Let me know if you're able to hear me good, because I am outside, and it is quite windy. And wonderful to see you guys hopping on. And I just saw my little message pop up. Hey, beautiful soul, consider buying me a coffee. So I wanted to share with you guys, if you're new here, buying me a coffee is a way you can support the channel. I'm going to pull some multifaceted messages today. Today is a really powerful day because we are in the Lionsgate portal. So if you don't know about that, it is 8/8, comes around every year, and it's a really good time to be able to bring things into your world, like to manifest things. It's a powerful time of creation. And so we're going to go a little bit into that. We're going to have our coffee, and we're going to enjoy it, right? If you're one of our VIP members in our coffee club, make sure you let me know you're here. Whether you're coming on live or on the replay, let me know you're here so I know that you can see this, that I know that you're tuning in and picking up the energies. If you are a VIP member in our coffee club, let me know because I definitely want to make sure we pull a card for you. I'm going to do my best to do that for you today. And I'm not sure how long we're going to stay on, but we're going to do our best. I have a bunch of cards here today that we're going to pull. So cheers to you and all we get to do today together. So we have some of these Nature's Miracles cards. We'll be pulling some of these. We also have some of the Healing and Clarity. I call these Angel Oil cards. So these are the Healing Clarity Essential Oil cards. These are awesome. Like I said, Angels and Oils is what I call them. We also have some Abundant Blessing cards, and we have some, actually, I have them underneath something, so I can't let them show you. We have my cards, which I created, which is the Multifaceted Manifestation Oracle card deck. So if you're interested in any of these cards, which I share today, let me know. I will put a link to everything. Actually, you can find it all if you go to my website, www.themultifacetedmedium.com. And so you can go on my shop pages and you can find my Amazon store there. You can also find the card deck shop that I have and any of the essential oil products that I carry. So you can find all that there under the shop, which is Multifaceted Marketplace. I have so many different names. I'm trying to pull them all together. So we're going to go into all the different cards and all the different things that I want to share with you guys today because there's a lot. But first, I have a few notes and I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm going to go through with those first. So let's get started. So if you're here and you're hopping on, like you said, live or on the replay, let me know you can hear me. Let me know that hopefully this wind isn't too much because I'm still visiting with family and friends, and it's just really nice to be able to do this outside. And it's such a private location where I am right now, and I just thought it'd be a fun way to come on and be out in nature, right? So we could ground together. So today with the Lionsgate portal, this has been going on the last 2 days. So the 7th and the 8th. The sun is in Leo, the moon is in our sign of Taurus, right? So if you're a Leo or a Taurus, you're definitely feeling this, but you may also be a different sign that also could be feeling this. All signs will be feeling this, just so you know. Today is my mom's birthday, and my Aunt Sonia, they are twins, so happy birthday to my mom, Sandy and Sonia, her twin sister. And so happy birthday to you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If anyone else is having a wonderful birthday out there, let us know so we can wish you a happy birthday. So this is a really powerful day, like I was sharing, for this Lionsgate portal. It comes around every year on August 8th. So it's 8/8. It's just a wonderful day. It's a day about cosmic alignment. And so this is like between the worlds, right? Between the realms of the different worlds that are out there. It's like powerful alignment coming together. So think about it. When things align, we're able to move forward. We're able to get things done. My mom is a get it done kind of girl, or a woman, I should say, lady. She gets it done. She's always been someone who, in my world, when I needed help or support with something, I go to her because she just helps me get it done. She never sits still. So if you are someone who has a birthday today, you might be that type of person. So this day is about cosmic alignment between the realms. So this basically, when this alignment comes together, it's the sun, the planet of Sirius, and then the earth, and they kind of all align. And when this happens, it helps you realize what you truly want in this world, what your goals are, and what goals you need to set for the year ahead. So really powerful stuff, right? This is also the sign of if, let's put it this way, not if, but it is what it is. So sun in Leo and moon in Taurus. So if you are that Leo person, right, you're going to feel like you might be more of a control freak. Actually, both signs are control freaks. Taurus likes what Taurus likes, right? They're very set in their ways. Leos, they don't mean to be control freaks, but everybody likes what they like, right? Everyone likes their own signs in their own ways, and they like, their own energy to come together in the way that it does. So it's really important to know that. But manifestations, these are people who manifest things and get them done, because the Taurus are very determined. They're very, they like the same thing, repetitive. They like things that are familiar, right? And so they are really good about being grounded and getting things done when they really want to get things done. Now, the Leos are just like my mom, get up and get it done, right? It's like, don't waste any time. Half the time I'm like, can you just sit still for 5 minutes, because you're making me nervous. You always have to be going. So if you're that type of person, this may make sense to you today. So again, can't sit still, and there is no air today, although there's a lot of air around me right now, right? But there is no air in the heavens. And so air is what helps us move forward and get things done. So you might be feeling a little conflicted, so just be aware of that. Also, this could be a day where you're either one or the other. You either are a wonderful communicator, and some of you may be, or you are not a good communicator. Now, my mom always said, I'm a terrible communicator. I said, don't say that about yourself. You're a great communicator. You just have to learn to communicate. So we all can grow forward and grow through this process when we're feeling a little stuck, or maybe we can't get the words out. There's a great oil for that. It's called Motivate. If you guys need it, go to my Amazon store, or I'm sorry, not the Amazon, go to my essential oil store on my Multifaceted Marketplace, www.themultifacetedmedium.com, and shop the marketplace, and you'll be able to find that, and you can get a discount. So there is a 25% discount if you're interested in that. But this Motivate oil is really good for putting, I usually put a little on my hands and kind of tap it on my shirt, or I'll put it on my neck. I just watch if I'm going to be in the sun. It does make you very sensitive to certain things in the sun. Sometimes the sun could make you a little photosensitive. So, but what I noticed is it helps you get the words out. So if you're feeling like you really want to be able to communicate something that maybe you weren't able to say before, using this oil is a tool that is in your spiritual toolbox that you could actually use to be able to communicate better and be in that place. So hopefully that helps. And then let's see, the last thing I wanted to share with that before we get into the cards, and let me know if you guys can hear me. I can see a few of you hopping on, so wonderful to see you guys. Cheers. So I'm out here with Miss Penny today. I'll show you a little peek here. We're hanging today. There she is. Hey, you want to say hi? Hi. There she is. Try not to move this too much so it doesn't fall over. Anyway, I'm still visiting with family and friends, so this is fun. But I wanted to share also today with these planets, there's 3 of them that are really important, which is, again, the Sun, Sirius, and what did we say before for the portal? It is the Earth. So when they all come together, it's time to slow it down. Even though you might be a get-up-and-go kind of person, like I was saying about my mom if you're the Leo, it's okay if you're not feeling this. And if you are someone who is feeling something different, that's okay too. Just remember, it's okay to slow it down whenever you're not sure or unsure or feeling stressed, and remember to breathe. Because when we breathe, we allow clarity to come to mind. We allow it to move through our brain so we can get more clarity on what we need to move forward. So if you are a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius, you're going to feel tension. And so if you're feeling tension or you're feeling a little stressed, we know that that's normal for where we are right now with these planets in alignment. This is totally normal. So again, be gentle with yourself. Embrace where you are. If you're not okay, be okay with not being okay. I don't know why we think we have to always be okay. I think that's just the thing about being human. You have to just embrace where you are and learn to be okay with that. So hopefully that makes sense. This is kind of wobbling a bit here, so I'm going to try to tighten it up a sec. Hang on 1 minute. Let's see. I think because I turned it, I kind of loosened something. Whoops. Hold on 1 second. Honey. All right, let's see if that's better. All right, let's see. And then the other thing you can say is, do I feel frustrated today? So if you're feeling frustrated, remember again, just embrace where you are. I'm just reading my note. Embrace where you are and be okay with that, because that's the most important thing you can remember moving forward today before we get into these cards and do anything else. So if you guys are getting hot flashes and chilly, it's so weird. It's here we are in August the 8th. I'm in Pennsylvania, and it's actually really cool today. I love it. This is feels like September, not August. So anyway, we're gonna get into these cards, and if you are feeling any of those emotions, let us know in the comments below so that others know that they're not alone. I actually feel really good today, but I'm a Pisces, so a little bit different sign. Not sure how my mom's feeling yet. We chatted a little, but she's been busy doing her thing this morning, talking with people and connecting to receive birthday wishes. So again, if anybody's having a birthday, happy birthday to all our Leos out there. And anyone else who is experiencing anything they need to chat about, let us know. Let me know you can hear me definitely, because I definitely want to make sure that that works. I did try to do something on here, and there was a button that said enhance the audio quality. So hopefully you guys can hear that, and it does sound better, and you're not hearing all the wind. All right, so let's see. We have 2 that jumped out. We're going to give you for the collective, and if I hear from you and you're one of our VIPs, I'm definitely going to come to you. Otherwise, let me know if you want a card, and if I don't, if I see you and I can get everyone in, I will do my best to do that. So, okay, another card to validate what we just said. Be gentle with yourself. It's a master number. It's number 33. Really powerful card. Master numbers are very powerful to begin with. It's just a huge sign of really paying attention that Spirit is trying to connect with you. And your soul is trying to connect with you as well. So it could also be a loved one in spirit, just so you know that. But you'll know when you hear this. So what I feel drawn to right away is the deer, and that is the 2 does right here. Does to me, or deer, are just about being gentle with yourself, going within, giving yourself some leeway so you're not always beating yourself up, right? Listen to the words that you use. There's a monkey in here as well. Let me see what else I feel drawn to. This parrot, spread your wings and fly. Some type of a bird, parrot. And I love that the rainbow color there. To me, it's aligning, everything aligning your chakras, your energy systems, just coming into balance. So if you've been feeling a little off kilter lately, this could be a sign that things are starting to align with you. But you have to remember to be gentle with yourself, especially as you're moving forward in different things, trying new things. I'm always trying new things, and there's some days I beat myself up because I'm like, oh, you should have done better, and I'm like, stop doing that. Right? I'm learning to embrace that I'm doing the best I can with what I have, and I have to just love myself no matter what. And I hope you guys can do that too. So that's why I share that with you. But really powerful card about being gentle with yourself no matter where you are. So we're going to put that over here, and I'm going to get to the next card. Be spontaneous. So I love this, right? So today I wasn't sure if we were even going to be able to get on here, because the last week I didn't even have good cell service. It kept going in and out. I kept losing it. I didn't even know if we'd be able to do this live. So I'm really grateful to be here. I'm grateful for all of you who took time out of your busy day to show up and have coffee with me, Coffee and Convo with Spirit. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So let's see. Today is all about being spontaneous. Take a divinely guided action. Pay attention. We just had the moon, the full moon, I believe. Yeah, I believe we just had that the other day. And I know there's a lot of energy present. You still may be feeling the effects of that. I know for me, it made me very emotional. So curious to see, did it really affect you that way? Were you feeling very emotional with this full moon? I'm being drawn to the morning glory. So pay attention in the morning, how you feel. The morning glories only bloom in the morning, so you might find your energy is better in the morning. As you move throughout the day, it kind of subsides a little. That's okay too. It's just allowing you to know where you're at, and also knowing, how they're reaching out and asking for support and help. This might be a time that you need to ask for a little extra support and help if you're going through something where you feel like you're struggling, or maybe you feel like a little newborn baby and you need a little extra helping hand, right? Sometimes we all need that, and people have a hard time asking for help when they need it. I know that I do sometimes, but I'm learning to step through that and embrace that. So I hope that you guys are too. I'm going to pull an angel oil card for everyone. So again, let me know if you can see this. I'm not sure if you guys are trying to connect with me, because this may not be working. I don't know. But if you are on here, definitely let me know. Let's see. That was too many. All right, let's see. So how's everybody doing today, and what's going on in your world? Just curious. I haven't talked to anybody in such a while. It's just nice to hear from you guys. All right. Such a funny card for today. So we are out in nature, right? And bugs galore. I have bites all over my legs from these little silly no-see-ums, and there's many different oils you can use for that. But this one is about being shielded. So think about when things are bugging you, or when people are coming at you, attacking you, right? The trigger statement for this could be, I am under attack, which is what your brain might be telling you, that you are being attacked, right? And the true statement would be, I am strong, right? You're not weak, you're not being attacked. Maybe they're coming to you, or you might feel at you, but really you can learn from those experiences. or you could choose to repel them, right? So shielding yourself, shielding your energy, guarding the energy that is yours and yours alone, so that people can't take advantage of your energy and suck the living life out of you like these energy vampires that show up in our world who really honestly don't even know they're doing it. They mean well, and they leave you with all their problems, and they're like, I feel so much better after I talk to you, and you're like, seriously? Remember to shield yourself. Remember to protect yourself. And the way you can do this is you will clearly see what you are taking on from the outside influences and be able to release it. Your energetic boundaries are fortified. So the more that you shield yourself, the more that you balance that energy, the more that you can stand in your own power and be able to not take on other people's stuff. And that's really learning healthy energetic boundaries. That's something we teach in the Multifaceted Soul Society. So if that's something you're curious about and would like to learn more about, you can also find that on my website as well, themultifacetedmedium.com, and that would be under the schools tab or the classes tab. I don't know what I have it under. I think it's school. So you would want to scroll down and check that out. We actually have a course coming out shortly. So if you'd like to get on the wait list, you can fill out that as well. And if you guys have not been to my website and you're not on my email list, I'm going to be sharing something a little later that I think that you would really find some value in. So if you're on my website, great, you're going to already receive it. It's a gift I'm going to give to everyone, and I think it would be something that you would really enjoy. Sorry, my eyes are bugging a bit. And if you're not, I highly recommend you go over to my website, themultifacetedmedium.com, and download the free resource, which is a meditation on forgiveness, because we always beat ourselves up. Maybe we're beating ourselves up. Maybe we feel like we're being beaten up by someone else. Maybe we're doing that to someone else and we don't even realize it. So take that free meditation. It was channeled by the angels, and enjoy it, right? Use it to the best of your ability. I do it pretty much every day because, you know, we're always working on becoming a better version of ourselves than we were yesterday. And this is a really good way to step into it. It will also help with healthy boundaries. So it's the first step you could do to move into something new. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you guys are interested in that, feel free to do that. So the next cards we're going to pull are some abundant blessings, because that's always fun, right? I love abundant blessings. I hope you guys do too, especially around the full moon. We have a lot of manifestation coming together. Has anyone been manifesting anything that they'd like to share? Something maybe that came into being that you were super excited about, that you've maybe been trying to manifest for a long time? Well, there we go. This card just jumped out. Dreams of abundance. So really good card for today. Paying attention to what you feel, the dreams that are coming in for you, paying attention to your dreams. This is a great, powerful time to journal your dreams. When this card comes up, I know people need to journal their dreams. Listen to soothing music that puts you in a place where you can hear your higher self or your intuition. As you sleep, God and your angels and your higher self are always giving you divinely guided ideas, answers to your prayers, and all natural solutions, things that will help you move forward. But the thing is, are you listening? Do you understand them? Do you know what you're getting? You know, sometimes it comes in a symbolic form. Like, I'm hearing that bird. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a bird, and I don't know what type of bird it is. It sounds like a hawk or something. It's out there. You may or may not be able to hear it, because I had this thing turned on to minimize the sound in the background. But, you know, pay attention to the birds you see and the different sounds you hear and the symbols that you receive, especially in your dreams, because they may be things that are sharing wisdom with you or insights or downloads, but you won't know what they are unless you start writing them down and start paying attention to what you're perceiving, what you're receiving, and then, you know, what comes forward in your life that you can start to understand and look back in hindsight and unravel that picture. Hopefully that makes sense. So be sure to record your dreams in a journal, just like what I was saying, because they do contain valuable insights that you might not even be aware of as they come in, and you might say, what does that even mean? But you might have 5 or 6 dreams and then go back and look, and there's one thing that just keeps coming up, and then you can ask yourself, what does that mean to me? And that may start to open up a whole new awareness to you that will help you be able to determine what it is Spirit is trying to connect with you. Because they're not going to come in and say, you need to do this, you need to do it this way, you need to do it. They don't tell you like that. They give you symbolic messages, and you have to learn how to decipher them. And that's where the development process comes in, because anybody can receive a message, but do you understand even what it is? And it's not just one thing. It's usually layers upon layers upon layers that have to be unfolded. And that's how you really unfold your intuition and develop your, intuitive abilities so that you can eventually master your mediumship. Whether you want to be a medium or not, it's mastering those intuitive qualities. And the more you do it, and the more you do it, and the more you do it, mastery is like 10,000 hours. It takes a lifetime. Even I am not mastered my mediumship. I'm always developing it. I'm always developing my intuition, always learning to be better than I was yesterday. So hopefully that makes sense. But this will help you with insights and help you manifest your desires into your reality. So there you go. Good, I'm seeing some of you. So, okay, so there will be, so there will soon be even more butterflies. Oh, represents your mom. Oh, I missed the first part of your message. I'm like, what am I reading? So good to see you guys. Hey, Joanne. So Joanne said she manifested what she wanted to see, more butterflies. Yes, so Joanne planted some milkweed. She didn't know what it was, it looks like. I'm trying to read your message. Okay, she found, oh, maybe you didn't plant it. Maybe they just showed up on your property. But she was posting, I did see your post with the, I think you were asking what they look like. It's like a cucumber pod. But yeah, so she's seeing more butterflies, and that is so awesome. It's just wonderful. Butterflies, we need to save the butterflies, right? And planting milkweed is a great thing to do. Personally, I was sharing with Joanne earlier that in her post, my butterfly milkweed did not manifest like it was supposed to, but that's okay. Maybe it wasn't meant to at that time. But the other stuff that Joanne has definitely did. So you're seeing more butterflies. I hope you see even more as it starts to bloom, although maybe that's what the pictures were of your flowers. I wasn't sure. I don't know what it looks like when it blooms, so wasn't sure exactly what that was, but I'll go back and check out your post later. So wonderful for you. I'm so glad you manifested butterflies. So, and what are butterflies? Let's just look into it that way, right? What does a butterfly mean to you guys? To me, it's transformation. It's so much transformation. It can be spirit. It can be, if you pay attention to certain colors of the butterfly, that can be meaningful. Does anyone else have any meanings of what butterflies represent to them? Okay, and so this message goes out to anyone who is needing to pay themselves. This is totally different off topic, but this is just what came out as I was shuffling the abundance cards again. If you need to hear this, you need to pay yourself first. So if you're someone who is struggling with, maybe making money and not sure whether you should save it or pay yourself first or do something like that, this is a big message. Pay yourself first. That's the most important thing you can do when you're doing any type of work. Make sure you're the most important financial obligation you have by first setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. So this loving form of self-care, another form of self-care, right, ensures that you'll have the savings to invest in your present and in your future. So if anyone needed to hear that about abundance, it just kind of jumped out and Spirit was like, we need to pull that card. I was like, okay. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. Just here comes the wind. And the little birdies. If you stay around till the end, you're going to pull a lucky angel number for all of you, which will be fun. I'm going to pull a multifaceted manifestation card now. And Joanne, you're one of our VIPs. If you'd like me to pull a card for you, let me know. If anybody else is on here who is a multifaceted VIP for the Coffee Club, let me know. If you'd like to become a multifaceted VIP in the Coffee Club, what that gets you is personalized messages when I'm on here live for Coffee and Convo. You get shout outs. And you get to come into our group, the Multifaceted Soul Society, a couple times a month. So you get to come in for a development circle to try it out, to see what the spirit world's all about, how to receive messages. And you can either give messages with us, because I give you a tiny crash course, or you could just sit back and receive them, whatever works for you. So it's really fun to do. And then our second little class that we do in the Multifaceted Soul Society, if you want to join our Coffee Club, is you get to be part of our healing circle. And our next healing circle is coming up Wednesday. So if you're interested, definitely let me know and we can get you in that. So this card is about education. So this is a really powerful card. This is using your creativity, stepping into something new. I'm going to pull another card on this because I feel like this one needs another card with it. But using numerology or astrology or any type of spiritual modality that'll help you step into and gain insight will help you moving through I'm trying to figure out the words that are trying to come in. There's so much coming in at once. I'm like, make it clear. Gaining insight into your personality and more into your life path and where you're headed. So feeling like if you wanted to step into something new with your education, or you're maybe taking a new class, it could be something in the spiritual realm, if that makes sense to you. So let's just see. Joanne says, yes, she'd like a card. Perfect. Okay, and they represent your mom. I love that, the butterflies. I was just reading your message. Okay, so balance. You can take this as well, Joanne, but I feel like this is for the collective too. And then I'll get into your cards in a second. So balance, so with education, learn to balance what you need with your education. If you're, classes, and you're doing so much of that, maybe you need more time to implement. So learning, eternal students of learning, we all are, right? But if we're always learning and we never implement or put the time in to develop in anything that you're doing, you're just going to be an eternal student who's just absorbing knowledge and not putting it into play. So I feel like this card is reminding you to be in balance. So that can go with the education card. It also can be balance in your life. Maybe you need a little more balance. Maybe you're juggling a lot of things and you're just not feeling grounded, connected. Maybe you need a connected community, however that is for you. You can use crystals or gemstones to help balance and enhance your energy. I like to use essential oils sometimes. We have one called Balance that I really love, especially for balancing your emotions, hormones. Actually, I use it when I ride my bike, which is over here. I like to put my balance oil on. It actually keeps you upright, believe it or not. I know that sounds silly. If you try to do yoga pose and you want to stay balanced, like in tree pose or one of the others, and you find that you're constantly tipping over, a little balance oil on the back of your brainstem really works. Sometimes I'll put it on the bottom of my Achilles heel, like on my Achilles heel there. And this is all about endings. So whenever we have endings, we have new beginnings. So if you're trying to balance something out, you might find that as you step into something new doors will open. So I'm going to pull both cards top and bottom because that's what Spirit's guiding me for. So there's a new awareness coming in, and this is the new beginning. So this would be number 1, developing a daily mindfulness practice to increase awareness of your thoughts and emotions. And stretching. So stretching is always good, whether it's physically stretching or stretching beyond where you are in your life at the present moment. This is a 4, so kind of a spiritual card. Practicing yoga or stretching to balance, right, your energy and always helps to increase your intuition. So stretching beyond where you are. Don't allow things to limit you where you feel like you have to be stuck. There's always great ways to stretch beyond that. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I'm going to pull a card for Joanne. And I'm going to pull you a multifaceted manifestation just because it feels right. And that one just jumped right out the deck. So hang on. Let me grab that. All right. Good thing I'm close to the floor. I can reach in this little chair. Automatic writing, my friend. So if you have not been doing automatic writing, although I think you have, I definitely want to share with you, this is a very spiritual card, stepping into doing more of that automatic writing, or maybe, I do know Joanne's in our group. She is a wonderful little medium. And so she'll sit there and do her readings and stuff. Maybe that's a way to help develop your readings even better, Joanne. Just maybe sitting with Spirit and just allowing things to come in. Sometimes people will see different mediums who sketch as they do their mediumship. Like I think that Tyler guy, Tyler Henry, I think his name is, he does that. And so all mediums work different. So that might be something that works for you. Or maybe while you're painting, you might find something comes in, because I do know Joanne's an artist. This could be something this could be for anyone else as well. If you can take it, take what you can and leave the rest. That's how these messages are for the highest and most good. Practicing automatic writing to access your subconscious mind. So great little message there for you, Joanne, or anyone else who can take that. We're also going to pull, let's see, I'm going to pull one of the Nature's Miracles for you. I don't have a ton of cards with me today. I only brought a few, so let's see what comes out. We're just thinking about doing more automatic writing. That's phenomenal. Well, there's your sign. All right, the bigger picture, my friend. So again, you guys can all take this. All these cards, even though they're for specific people who are in our VIP club, if you can take the message, allow it to resonate with you, let us know in the comments below. It's always good to hear. Looking at things, the bigger picture. So right away, she reminds me of you. Joanne is our little Earth Angel friend. So to me, there you are, little Earth Angel friend. But I feel like looking at things from a higher perspective. Also, I love that the rainbow is coming out of your hand. I feel like this is, to me, painting. Now, I know you painted a beautiful picture of a rainbow for, I believe it was your granddaughter. It could be doing something more with painting flowers, painting different tones. I know you do a lot with crystals. But just looking at things from a higher perspective and really stepping back. Stepping back is what I want to say to you, is really what I feel guided to here. I think it's going to help you see the picture more clearly and be able to gain more clarity. I think whatever it is, well, what I'm feeling, whatever it is that you're trying to make, I think it's a decision. Whatever you're trying to make a decision about, step back. I feel like it's going to be much better for you. And if you look at her face, she looks very happy, very content. I almost feel like once you step back and allow that to come forward, you're going to be in a much more content, clear place. Because I think sometimes when we try to make a decision, we're trying really doesn't do anything. It just makes things more stressful. We have to allow. So hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm going to pull another. Make a wish, my friend. Make a wish and allow it to happen. So I just saw something come through. I'm going to check it in a minute. But I want to say, just take a deep breath, put it out in the universe, and let it go. Whether you get your wishy and blow on it, or, make a wish on a birthday cake, or whatever that is. It's just making the wish and then allowing it to move forward from us. Because we really are not in control of anything anyway. We're just allowing it to float out into the universe. This is a card about new beginnings, so I really love that. Using the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. So I'm curious, are you guys interested in, I was thinking of putting together a little class, and I just want to put this out there before I finish Joanne's message and anyone else who wants to hear these messages. I'm thinking about putting together a mediumship and meditation class. Would you guys be interested in learning about that mediumship and or meditation and your mediumship? So it's really about developing your abilities. It would just be a little small class. Would be able to put something together like that for you guys. If you're interested, let me know. All right, so we're going to get into a couple more cards. Joanne, I am going to pull an oil card for you, Angel and Oil, just because that's what I'm guided to right now. And again, for whoever can take this, Joanne says, okay, she was thinking about doing the automatic writing. Love it. Need to stand back and get more clarity. I think sometimes we all need that, but it's tricky sometimes, right? All right, so let's see. Enlightened. It's a great card. So in order to become enlightened, we have to allow things to enlighten us, right? The trigger is, I am alone. So the trigger statement you might be feeling like you're alone, or you're going through something that feels hard, right? Feels heavy. The true statement would be, I am one with all that is. And the message here is, dear child, you are safe and loved as you continue on your journey of self-exploration. And the oil is frankincense. So I like to share, when we're using oils, they always say, what oil am I supposed to use? I never know what oil I'm supposed to use. And a lot of my members in my community for the oils will ask me that. What oil is good for this? I'm like, you know what? When in doubt, get your Frank out. Because Frank is the best oil for pretty much everything. But again, all oils are not created equal. So please know that and do your due diligence, do your homework, really make sure that the companies that you're using, I don't care if you don't use my company, although I know my company's great. We do third-party testing and it's just really a wonderful company to work with. But there are many other good companies out there too. Just make sure you do your homework and know that the product is pure and that they're transparent about what they put in their products, because a lot of product companies, they put in a lot of chemical solvents and fillers, and if you look on the bottle and it says not for internal use, certain things are not, but if you know, like, example, lavender is an oil that can be taken internally. You get a bottle, it's a great way to look and check. Look at the back of your bottle on the label. If there's not a supplement fact sheet and it does not say safe for internal use, or maybe it says not safe for topical use, that has chemical solvents. If you can't put it on your skin, that's bad. If you can't take it internally, that is also not a good sign. That means there's a chemical solvent. And so a lot of people don't know that. Just because it says 100% pure does not mean it is. So please do your homework. If you need help, let me know. I went with this company because they're a company with a conscience, and they help children. This is one of the main things I went with them for, is because they have a company that they partner with called the Healing Hands Foundation, which gives back to help children that have been human trafficked. So they help to rescue, rehome, and rehabilitate them, and it costs a lot of money to do this. So a portion of the proceeds always go towards the Healing Hands Foundation, especially when you buy certain products that we carry. I think somebody's shooting back behind me. Anyway, but that's what they work with, and I think it's just great. So I love to be part of something that is bigger than me, right? So here's the message here, heightening our vitality. So trying to think here. So that would be a 13. So again, another powerful card. And to me, this could be a sphere like you're looking into. It could be the moon. It could be like a crystal ball, something that you're trying to gain insight into. So heightening your vitality, allowing your energy. And to me, this is energy centers, allowing them all to align. And again, with this portal coming in, right, this is the time to set all setting all the intentions, right? I'm just trying to see what my notes were here. This is the cosmic alignment. This is things coming together, right? So allow it to come together in the way that it best serves you. So just over this next day or so, this is a great time to meditate. This is a great time to receive answers. guidance, whatever that is for you, alignment. So just allow that to come together. So I hope that that makes sense for you. Love the idea of meditation and mediumship. Yay! All right, we have one so far. Anybody else interested? And so, yeah, this card, I'm not pulling this because it just didn't feel it. When I turned it over, I was like, that's not the card. So we're going to pull another to see what we need to know from these Nature's Miracle cards. I think they're Nature something cards. I don't have the box in front of me, but let's just see. Make a decision. So this could be for anyone. If you're trying to make a decision, feel what feels right in your soul. When we're making decisions, we make them based on how they feel to us. So if you're going to do something and you're like, put your hand on your heart or wherever you feel like your soul resides, sometimes I feel like my soul's right here. You might find your soul's here, it could be down in your gut, it could be up in your head, who knows? No right or wrong, right? Just wherever you feel like it is, place your hand there and just ask yourself, does this decision feel right to me? You're either going to be a hell yeah or an F no. And you want to follow the hell yeah. A maybe is a no. So if you're not getting that hell yeah, then let that go, right? Because this is an 11, very powerful number. A lot of times we don't listen to the voice, that internal voice inside that is guiding us in the right direction. When it's right, it's right. When it's wrong, you know it's not right. You know, you just have that feeling you know, and when you don't listen to your internal dialogue, that gut feeling that you just know, you always look back and think, I should have listened. I should have followed my gut. Listen to that voice because it's guiding you. So whoever needs to hear that today, there's a lot of chatter going on in the brain, and if you look, there's so much busyness going on there. And it's kind of like you have to clear the busyness out so that you can start to hear that internal dialogue, and meditation can help you get there. And if you look at her, she's got two sides to her. So there's two sides to every story. You have to see what resonates, what feels right deep down in your soul. I'm going to pull a multifaceted message to go with that. Oh, hey, Joanne, or Jennifer. I'm like Joanne. I already saw Joanne. Hello, Jennifer. I have too many J's here. I'll pull a card for you in a minute, my other VIP wonderful people. Letting go of guilt. So if you guys can take this, take what you can and leave the rest. But if someone has been holding on to guilt, guilt will keep you stuck. Guilt, guilt, right? Who here grew up Catholic? Right? Nothing against your religion. I'm just saying there's a lot of guilt there. Catholic school guilt kept me in a really stuck place for a really long time. So no judgment, just sharing my own experience, and let go of that guilt. It's not healthy. It's not helping you. Whatever the guilt is, maybe it's survivor guilt. Maybe it's some other type of guilt. It could be so many different things that we hold on to that we feel guilty about. Love yourself more, release the guilt. You know, God loves all of us the way we are. We don't have to be perfect. We're human beings that are created in the likeness. So whatever you believe, the God of your own belief system, right? Just let go of that guilt, because if this being, this higher being of light and love, loves us unconditionally, there is no guilt, right? Human is guilt. Being human, we have guilt. Being spirit, there is no guilt. They are light and love. And I'm being drawn to the clock here. There is no time, right? Spirit world, there is no time. So I think they're just reminding us, what I feel there is, the angels, the guides, they're just reminding us there is no time limit of when you have to do something. We're here on this earth to experience growth, expansion, our life, right? This thing called life that we're going through. And really what we're doing is we're all helping each other walk each other home, because eventually we're all going to be over there, right? So when you allow the light, your light, to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or what you think you've not done. And trust that God loves you unconditionally for exactly who you are. Learn and grow from any past mistakes, because, you know, if we keep doing the mistakes over and over again, that's insanity. But if we can grow from it and learn and evolve, we then can let go of the guilt. And learn to grow, like I said, from those mistakes instead of berating yourself for them, or berating others, because a lot of times we hold on to, why did they do that? You know what? Let that shit go. It's heavy. It's guilt. It's not your concern. Let yourself go. Give yourself some forgiveness. Go download my free meditation over at the multifacetedmedium.com. Get that channeled meditation. It came from the angels, and it's helping people forgive themselves. If you're mad at someone, it'll help you forgive someone else. It is so powerful for you to move forward by doing that meditation on forgiveness. And my suggestion would be, in order for something to take effect, to start a new regimen, it takes 28 days, right? Like if you're trying to lose weight or do anything else in your world, it's usually 28 days to start a new regimen. So do this meditation for 28 to 30 days. jot down in your journal how you feel every day after you do the meditation, and maybe anything that comes up symbolically that you need to let go of. And then at the end of the 30 days, I want to hear from you. Leave me a comment on my YouTube channel, because that's where the meditation is going to come from. So you're going to get that link, and it's a private link that you can only get when you download my meditation off my website, themultifacetedmedium.com. But then you're going to also, I'm going to send you a sequence of emails that will help nurture you and guide you along this path, to give you some different tools and steps that you can incorporate into your multifaceted toolkit, right? Your spiritual toolkit. So use that and allow yourself to let go of that guilt. So I hope that helps you guys. And Jen, I'm going to pull a card for you now. So let's go in with one of these first. I'm feeling the Nature's Miracle first, or Nature's whatever this is. All right, let's see. So did that make sense to you guys? Does anybody feel like they could use a meditation on forgiveness? I know, I love mine. It's great. It came, like I said, one morning I was meditating, and this is how it arrived. I was meditating, and I think I was struggling with something at the time. I don't know what, and probably with something that I needed to forgive someone. And I had set an intention, and as I was sitting there meditating, this prayer came through me, this beautiful channeled message, and I was guided. Pick up your phone and record this. And I thought, okay, and I'm in this trance meditation, and I pulled it out and just started recording. And it's just the voice that comes through. It's my voice, but it was like the words were given to me, and I just allowed it to flow, and then I turned it into a meditation for all of you. So I really hope you enjoy it. It was just beautiful to make, and I knew it was going to help a lot of people, so that's why I used it to share with people. This is a great card, Jen, for you or anyone else who needs to hear this. If you've been going and going and doing and doing and trying to be this human being, right? But you're doing, you need to go back to being. It's a good time to pause. Very spiritual card. Great time to just breathe. So you might be at work, you might be doing things where you're working, but it's always good to find the time to get quiet in your own soul. Meditation is key. We're going to be tomorrow in the group. I hope you can join us. We'll be doing a nice healing, and that's always a great time to be able to absorb that energy and just allow it to flow through us, and just allow yourself to receive whatever you can receive. But taking that pause, especially before speaking. So if you find you're someone who says things quickly, and maybe you don't think before we speak, one of the things I just heard that I've been trying to really incorporate in my own life is be quick to listen and slow to speak. I think that's a really great quote. Be quick to listen and slow to speak, where I've always been the opposite, quick to speak and slow to listen. But I've really been trying to learn that, especially when working with others. Really be quick to listen, because people need to be heard. And you probably already know this, but just a little general reminder from the universe if that's the case. And just, really allowing yourself to speak once you've had time to allow the words to be processed. As humans, we think we have to quick answer, and half the time we don't even listen to what people are saying because we're so busy trying to gather the words for what we're going to share with them. Instead of just listening, allowing them to share their heart and soul, and really being empathic towards them, trying to be there and understand, which, Jen, I do know that about you. You're a very good person, very good listener, and I really admire that about you. And it's just a great way to step into becoming a better version of yourself. So then when you do speak, I'm noticing for myself when I do speak, and hopefully that makes sense to you, the right words come out. And a lot of times if you're not sure what to say, a lot of times what I'll do is ask the Holy Spirit to give me the words. And when you do that, you really can't go wrong. So if you're one of these people, like we were talking about in the beginning, that needs to communicate, motivation will help you bring through the words, help you be more of a wordsmith. It helps you step into that a little bit better. 2 cards came out for you, Jen, for the Angel's Oil. And again, this is for whoever can take this for your highest and best good. But the first one was Juniper Berry. So this is the card of protection. So this is a great oil. I'm just going to share this little off-label use. It's a great oil if you're dealing with UTI. I don't know, that just popped in. So if anybody is dealing with the UTI, I'm not saying you shouldn't go to your doctor, you should, but there are different things you can try ahead of time. That is one of them. So also Juniper Berry is really good, like for protection, like we're saying. So the trigger statement would be, my mind doesn't ever rest. So if you're someone who the mind is just going and going and going, and next thing you know, it's gone, know that the true statement is, I can listen to my higher self. And really taking that pause, being quiet, allowing ourselves to absorb that more. The message for that is, look at each story that repeats itself in your mind as a stranger would look at it, right? No judgment, just acknowledging it. Oh, there's that story again, that internal dialogue that myself just keeps telling myself, right? And is this true? Because more than likely it's probably not. It's just the way that your mind rehashes the negative, because that's the ego self. Where if you can move that ego self out of the way and allow the pure soul to come up, move through, it's only going to be of light and love. There is no judgment or guilt or any of that other stuff. So it's a good way you can look at that, and a good way to be able to get protection, whether it's from your own soul or from people here on the earth. The spirit world, you never need protection from. They are light and love, right? So hopefully that makes sense to you, Jen, or anyone else who needed to hear that. And also, if you've been looking for clarity, lemon could help you with clarity. So lemon is good for so many different things. Just another off-label use. Lemon is great to add to our water. It's a great way to purify water, and helps to cleanse out your system, especially with the liver. Really good. Lemon's very uplifting. It's great to get stains out. So for clarity, the trigger statement could be, I am so confused. So if you're feeling like you're struggling with making decisions, which way to go in your life, how to move forward about different things, the true statement could be, breathe, right? And then just say, I'm present in this moment. What do I need to know, right? Allow your mind to get clear, and let the noise of the thoughts simply fall away. And that's what we do in meditation. We allow ourselves to release. We relax the body, the mind, and the spirit so that we can receive the messages. And then let the noise of your thoughts just simply fall away, so you can listen more clearly to your intuition. And then you know the next right steps to take. It's like you intuitively just know that. So I hope that makes sense to you, Jen. So it's really, I feel like getting clear there and gaining clarity. I'm going to pull a abundant blessing for you as well, and anyone else who needs to hear this. Whoop, that one jumped. Hang on. All right, let's see. Got some big hair today. Big hair, and I don't care. I got a big clip holding my hair up. It was so frizzy yesterday, so I just thought I'd share that. Anybody going crazy from all that humidity yesterday? Today I'm like over here with a coat. It's crazy. Bountiful nature, Jen, or whoever else needs to hear this. So this is a great time to get out in nature, water the garden of your own soul, whatever that is, being grounded, getting connected with earth, spending time in nature with animals. I know you have your kitty cats. Again, Jen is an awesome medium in our community as well, and so I know she's very connected to the animals. Let's see, it's a great time to help you shift into a higher vibration, which will remind you of the infinite abundance of the universe. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet, or maybe you just want to be with your pet and pet them. That's great too. Meditate beneath a tree or a garden, or sit under the stars. You can also have beautiful flowers around you indoors, and hold on to those flowers again with your left hand to receive it. Maybe have your kitty cat next to you while you're meditating to be able to bring that energy in. So if you can't go out, you can always bring that energy to you. And it's a great time to connect with limitless vastness of the universe. So just allowing all the things to come to you, calling in the angels to be with you, your guides and loved ones. So I hope that made sense to you, Jen. And I'm going to pull a card for anyone who has remained. And I'm being drawn to this number right here, 328. So today's angel blessing, or well, we'll call it a lucky angel number because that's what I like to call it, or an angel blessing. So this card is 328. So it'd be a 4. So spiritual, right? Your faith and prayers to the ascended masters have helped you experience an increase of abundance, such as time, money, or in other areas of your life. I think it was a little misprint there. But your faith and the prayers to the ascended masters have helped you experience an increase in abundance, such as your time, your money, or other areas of your life. So if you haven't experienced that just yet, know that it is well on its way, but you have to see it before it can actually manifest in your life. And not only just see it, but you have to feel the feeling of what it would feel like. It's manifesting 101. So think about that. If we're trying to hit that $1 billion lottery, right? Who here bought a $1 billion ticket for the lottery? Crazy, $1 billion. What could you do with $1 billion? I could help a lot of people. So I'm sure you could too, right? So here's the thing. When you're trying to manifest anything in your life, whether it's a $1 billion lottery ticket or maybe just more time in your life, what would it feel like to have those experiences already in place? What would the emotions be? Would you be happier? Would you feel freedom? Would you feel complete peace in your life? Would you be, what would you be doing? I'd be traveling, I'd be helping people. I'd probably be doing so much for free because I'd be able to. Would be awesome. But just know that that's a way for you to move forward. So thank you so much for being on here. Jen said thank you. Did anything resonate with you in particular, Jen? Let us know in the comments below. If you guys are just catching this and you're coming on later, or maybe catching the replay, just watch from the beginning. There were so many great messages, especially with the Lionsgate 8/8 portal, which goes on all day today. So be aware of that. Great day to meditate. And just to be tuned in, get grounded, enjoy your day, and know that it's okay to be wherever you are. If you need to take that pause and step back, it's okay to do that too. So I'm going to share with you again, Miss Penny and I. She's being so good with her little chicken. So take care, guys. Brush your hair. And until we meet again, I am Lisa, the Multifaceted Medium. Thank you for being here with me today, and I hope to see you again soon. If you're seeing this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you see all my content when it's dropped. Make sure you go to my website and download that free meditation on forgiveness, themultifacetedmedium.com. Anything else I shared will be in the description in the YouTube comments, so definitely check that out and leave me a comment. I'm doing a contest, so if you stayed around this long and you're seeing this, I am actually doing a contest where I'm giving away a half-hour multifaceted message reading. If you're interested in winning, you have to leave me a comment and like my channel. So make sure you do that. And each month I'm going to be picking someone who gets a free reading, and I think it'd be really cool if it were you. All right, so take care, brush your hair until we meet again. I'm Lisa, the Multifaceted Medium, and peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.